Good morning. Happy new day, everyone. Today is July 20th, and I am on garden tour with you. I start out with this bed. I have some parsley right here. I have a cayenne pepper plant, some marigolds. This is a bell pepper plant that got cross-pollinated. Because it's next to a cayenne pepper plant, they grew in long, and I didn't know that you're not supposed to plant hot peppers and sweet peppers next to each other because they can cross-pollinate. And there are two different varieties of peppers next to each other, and that's exactly what happened here, which they're still good. I've eaten a few of them. Over here I have a Rama tomato plant. I have some rosemary right here. Right here is an onion. I kept a few onions. Earlier in the season, I pulled a lot of my onions because I thought they had allium leaf miner, which is a onion disease. Right here is another cayenne plant that has a lot of yellow in it, and I don't know why. This is my jalapeno plant right here, and I've eaten so many jalapenos off of here. I have some new ones coming in. So all the big ones I took off, and this is my big Bertha right here, and she is so big. Also have a grape tomato plant right here. She does have grape tomatoes on there. You can see them right there. This is Big Bertha next to her. It's about almost 6 feet tall. The basil, rosemary, and some more marigolds. Over here is my squash plant that I did say I was going to pull, but I'll let it go for a little bit more because some fruit's coming onto it, as you can see. Alright, so we'll go over here now. Over here, this was, I don't know if you remember, if you go back to my last garden tour, this bed was not doing well. And I up-potted it. All I did was put some more compost on top, some fertilizer, and it went crazy in a matter of, I think, 2 to 3 weeks. And as you can see, I have another indeterminate tomato plant that is growing so tall. And I also have a ramen tomato plant that is so big. Right here is Thai basil, some marigolds, they're so beautiful. Got some over here as well. I have a pepper plant somewhere in here, but it is getting covered up by the tomato plants. Next year I'm going to plan this out a little bit better because I did not think that the tomato plants would grow that big. Right here is thyme, another cayenne pepper plant that's on the struggle bus. It's a baby. Over here, getting ready for fall crops. This was my lettuce bed, but I took all of that out. I have marigolds, oregano, and a pepper plant. I do not know what kind of pepper plant this is, but it does have a lot of flowers, so they'll be coming in soon. Right here I have oregano, which I harvested some and dried some out. I'm going to harvest some more because they got flowers coming in. Some tarragon that I love to watch grow. It smells so good. I have a bell pepper plant. These bell pepper plants might grow in as regular bell peppers. Oh yeah, they will. Look at that. I successfully grew bell peppers. Look at that. They're nice and firm too. Then I have a big sage plant. sage going crazy. I got some drying out for my daughter. Make her some sage salt finally. Then I have lavender right here. I have another pepper plant. That is a bell pepper plant that I've picked a lot of peppers off of. I have a banana pepper plant. And I have some more thyme. Okay. Over here, we got the big basil plant. Oh my gosh, it's time to cut the tops off again to see how it is going to grow. I need to make some pesto and freeze it, harvest a lot of that. Here we have nasturtiums. I also have a Rama tomato plant that is going wild. All of my tomato plants are going wild. I did not know how to prune them and take care of them very well, but we'll figure that out next year. Right now, this is what it is right now. I have another bell pepper plant that got cross-pollinated. And I have a banana pepper plant. This is the banana pepper plant that I just harvested a lot of peppers off of. And this pepper plant, I don't know what variety this is, but I believe it's either banana pepper or long peppers. I don't know. The tags are gone now. How did that happen? I don't know. Okay, so over here I have lemongrass and it's coming up amazing. I love lemongrass because I love a lot of Thai cuisines and making stock with lemongrass, making lemongrass oils. Over here is the carrots and they're doing great. I harvested a few of them. They taste amazing. I'm letting them get a little bit bigger. Right here we have more marigolds. I have another parsley plant right here. And then over here we have lemon balm. So beautiful. Over here we have bush beans, which are string beans. And they are, I harvest from this plant so much. They do have some new flowers on them, so I'm not sure. I was going to pull this plant, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I also have some beautiful marigolds. Some marigolds over here. Some more lemon balm that I planted in between. And those are all the garden beds. Now I take you to the in-ground garden and what I got going on. So right here I have cucumber trellis. As you can see, it's really big. There's 3 different varieties. We have the straight 8s, we have pickling cucumbers, and heirloom cucumbers. And I've had one of those heirloom cucumbers and it is so tasty. Look at that one right there. There's some more over here, guys. And I just show you. Look at these babies. Oh my gosh, I have to taste this one. I'm gonna come back for that one. And this one. So beautiful. So beautiful. All right, so now we go over here. I have my okra plants, and I have 2. And I have a watermelon, guys. I'm so excited about my watermelon. It's getting bigger and bigger every day. I put a little cardboard underneath it so it won't get damaged too much by the mulch and the dirt. But this right here is a forest. So I cannot see if any other, oh look, we got another one. There's another baby right here. So beautiful. So beautiful. over here next to the watermelon, well, starting out over here, we have our butternut squash. And the butternut squash is doing really good on the trellis. I didn't do a great job of vining up the cucumber vines on the trellis and the honeydew, because we have butternut squash, we have cantaloupe, and the cantaloupe leaves are right here. And I didn't do a great job. Look, there's the tag. I didn't do a great job of trellising it up, so they're all in here. It's like a forest, y'all. Just 3 weeks ago, this was like just a little bit of vining plants, and now this is a forest. All of the melons are growing like crazy, vining like crazy, growing like crazy. I think I just saw another watermelon. It's going to be fun to search for watermelons as this goes along, and honeydews and cantaloupes. But right here is my sweet potato bag. If you remember, I planted sweet potato slips and the deer came in and ate them. Look, even it wants to come and connect to get off of my sweet potato leaves. It's my sweet potatoes bag. But I'm not gonna prune because this is my first time gardening. I kind of want to see what happens if I don't prune. So over here is the that was cantaloupe. This is honeydew. These are honeydew leaves. And I tried to trellis up some of them, but I see no fruit from the honeydews. None. So they're just vining all over the place. And then of course the squash. So that is the tour. Back to the squash. That is the tour. This is my garden. Look, watermelons everywhere. The watermelon vines get out of control. What I'm learning is they get out of control. They are out of control. But this is my garden. It's so beautiful. I love it. I'm so thankful to God for the harvest and everything that He has given me. I have been able to successfully grow everything that I've planted so far. And this is just amazing. 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 All right, thanks for watching. Have an amazing day on purpose. Peace.